So here we are with part 3. Left off just before we're about to engage the Duke of Wellington here. So let's begin this battle. It's a pretty easy win, I think. We have nearly twice the amount of troops. So we should be able to snap up this victory pretty easily. Let's go into it. We'll be on the attack here, so be a little more difficult. The core is the AI, so Total War AI is quite lacking, even with the Darth mod. Alright. 8-pounder guns. So, do we have any good elevation? Here's not too bad, but I don't know if they're... no, I think we're going to have to march them up and then take a position. Here is not too bad. It actually gives us some nice firing positions here. So, hopefully we won't get pounded too heavily before we're able to engage our troops. We have quite a bit of infantry, which I'm happy about. So we'll have our first line here. Nice little center. And since we're attacking, I'm not really too worried about the enemy enveloping us. So we might just have this these guys as our second line. And that would be nice for a wee bit of reinforcements. Cavalry on the flanks. Standard. Nothing too special. Alright. Start this battle up. Immediately we'll get our artillery into position. And then... we want to spread them out just so they can cover maximum ground. And we'll run them just so they get to the position. We let them rest a little bit before they enter combat. Oops. Speed things up a bit here. They do have more cavalry than me and less infantry. So, you know, tit for tat, we have a slight disadvantage one area. Artillery, I think they might have one more artillery unit than us. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? I think it's 4, yeah. But they haven't even... I don't think they're going to unload until we start firing for some odd reason. Which, it might actually be interesting if we're able to take here. And then we have, like, if they let us. Oh, because I don't... We could still probably hit some of their units here, but if we get... if we're able to take this hill... Oh, they started firing, alright. That's be pretty devastating, and certainly... See, I'm going to try and move up some of these infantry units. They are shifting our line. Get cover behind this hill. Shore up our line a bit more over here, actually. Just fuck it, attacking downhill. Give us a bit of an advantage. Still be in range of their cannons, but it won't make or break the battle for us in any short way. Alright, the cannons are here, but honestly, I think I'm gonna do this and just get them up here, and we'll really change the outcome. We're actually kind of taking some heavy casualties in some of these units, but we already have numerical superiority, so it won't even be that much of a factor. Once our artillery is set up, then we will be ready to engage. Move these guys up here so we don't lose any other guy. Yeah, so we could actually be getting in combat here. We'll walk them because they're just active. We don't want to lose too much ammo. And alright. That'll get us into pretty close contact with them. We'll send 6 guys up here as just guys, and we'll have the other 3 here for plugs in case, you know, so the reinforcements on the left and the right. They're moving up here, so we could be getting in contact. I'm just going to tell all my guys to run just so they're in place to get the first shot off, and if they aren't in combat, then they can rest for a little bit. They're still kind of fresh and active because they got a little rest there while waiting for our artillery to move up, so we're not too bad. The British are already... Their numbers are pretty dwindled. The second we start firing this position, it's not going to be too good for them. Alright, here we go. And I'll unpause. And let's get this started. The artillery batteries are taking a pretty big toll. Some of our units. Especially here. Alright. I'm actually going to start pounding their general. Hopefully, if we get the Duke of Wellington out of here, we'll destroy some of their big morale boosts. The AI seems to know we're targeting, so they're trying to move them. Ooh.
We have killed their general, sir.
Beautiful.
Now they must break.
Alright, so stop targeting. I don't think that... I'm going to start targeting these artillery units. Just usually people don't like to snipe artillery in this game, but since I'll be hitting the artillery and other units along with them, I don't think it's too bad at the moment. So they'll be charging their cav up. Yeah, again, the AI is not very intelligent. Charging cavalry uphill against defensive, like entrenched line infantry. That unit broke. Not surprising. Now, I don't know if I want to actually press into them, or just kind of... I know I'm going to take if we do get in, if we just let the artillery kind of pound it out, I'd probably take less casualties. But I might just want to get this battle over with, and they don't have any reinforcements or anything like that nearby, so I'm not really concerned about casualties, I guess, because I don't have to fight a second battle. But even though they're kind of short on numbers, the enemy AI just have like really good, nice buffs on their units. So I know I'll be taking heavy casualties. But yeah, let's move up with some of these flanks. Start pressing them. I haven't even killed any of their... Well, it took one here. We'll start pounding these infantry because they have cavalry. Once I take out some of their cavalry units, I'll just send my cav around. I don't think they even have any cavalry on this side, no, so let's get our Chasseville. I don't know how to pronounce that, honestly. I took German in high school, not French. Firing back? We are. Okay. So this shit... Well, the AI's being retarded. They're just moving their units around for no bloody reason, so this shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, this unit already got pretty messed up. Dang. Well, that's just lovely. He's already breaking. Where's our general? I don't know how that is... It didn't... I don't know. Whatever. Thankfully, though, it seems that our push on our... Oh, why are these guys firing? I do not want them to be firing. Just shooting the back of our lads here. Send this unit up on the flank, and he will start mixing this guy. It's a bit funny here. They literally have their side to them. If one of my units were doing this, he would have broken by now. Alright, that's what I was talking about. We are having pretty serious... Ooh, I forgot to turn these guys off no firing, because what they do is they just end up shooting the back of your lines, and it's kind of a detriment. I fucking forgot about that, my bad. Alright. They do have a cav unit defending here, but... Oh, two. It might be smarter just to engage their infantry here and take out the artillery later. What is this guy doing? See if we can get a volley off. Hello. That did not kill as many as I thought it would. There was like 10 guys, and they're like right in front of them. Jesus Christ. I don't want to get my infantry units too close to these cannons, because they could start using grape shot on us. And that does do quite a bit of damage. Let's start targeting these units. How's my cavalry doing over here? Not too bad. Oh, they're getting counter-engaged. Bring this one over. I can't. Is there any units? I can't like bloody see any. No, there is. There's a little unit hiding here. These guys are rallying. I'm gonna start putting my batteries on them, just try to lower the morale a wee bit. And we've routed their cavalry. Move this guy up, and then these guys in the back. Let's take this ground, then. We don't want these guys to rally. And we will put in our reserves here, just because we don't really need them. The enemy do not have enough troops to make any kind of counterattack. Looks like they're leaving their cannons wide open. I just don't have enough cavalry to really take advantage of this. I only have like 2 units. Where's the second one here? And if I put him in now, they're in danger of just getting eaten up by these infantry units. But the morale's low enough where I think a couple decent charges will just put them down. Alright. I might just start telling these guys to charge up and take care of some of these units. Just to get them out of the way. Oh, and they're using cannons. So they're either going to sit there and get shot by them. I could retreat them, but I don't think my cavalry is a bit busy at the moment. Or they're not, no. Actually, this is not too bad. Tell my artillery so far. I don't want any friendly fire. Unit over here? What's he doing? Of course, they just refuse to rout or to break.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
What bloody unit is that? Oh, it must be a cavalry unit. I was wondering because they didn't really do too much shooting. Alright. Alright, let's... Oh.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
This is annoying because if this unit had broken the battle, these guys wouldn't be have the ability to rally, which I'm afraid some of them doing. It just drags the battle on. Alright, this is over now. Let's keep up the pressure so they don't... The idea is end battle. Yeah, we'll just end it because we routed them pretty badly there. Casualties weren't too bad, only a fifth of our army. We'll have that back in a couple turns, and the Duke Wellington completely annihilated that field army. Yeah, so can end it now, but there's only one unit lost. So. Next turn, the British have been defeated. Oh, but that's not the end of them. Alright, so next turn we'll be expecting another army to come in, so... Given that we didn't take too many casualties that last battle, I'm not too worried. This field army would be able to take on anything they throw at us, as long as it's not just like Coldstream Guard. Like, that's all they have. Our Navy is still getting recruited over here. I know these 38 gunships are not really going to do too much about the British Navy, but I have to like start building up something. We can start focus on the once this dry dock's built, we can start focus on making them a wee bit bigger ones. All right. What does this commercial port do? Increases trade value. I'm wondering, why is this one? Is it because... No, but it doesn't, like, look much bigger, though. That's why I'm, like, a little bit confused. 200... Yeah, that seems worth it. I'll just build it here, because these do seem like harbors that we will be using quite often. How's Napoleon doing? He's holding the line here. How's our economy? 10,000. So it's actually... I think that's just because our harbor's not being blockaded, which I think it will be next turn. It's given it. That's 4,000 per turn, and that's only a couple ships. So protecting that, building up our navy right now, should be our really our number one objective, because it's really as you could probably just tell, it's just super for the economy. It's just super important. Without it, we'll just be relying on taxes, which, you know, doesn't get you very far. I think next turn we'll have enough troops where we can take Gibraltar, and then it can just kind of be a stepping stone where we can start scouting up here. Because I'm just worried that if we try to move our navy up and get to this dry dock, the British will intercept us before we can even get there, just because of the range of the ships. 500, so there's not really anything left we can do here. We'll just sit and wait and see what the English do to us. I am not... Is this army... We'll move this army back over here, and then maybe it can be added to the whatever we build at the French garrison. I'm not too worried about the Prussians, because I have a field army waiting here, and the Austrians as well. And I have my allies defending my center. So things are looking not too bad. But I think what I said last time, engaging and focusing on the English first, should definitely be our first thing. You know, liberating Ireland from the Protestants and Scotland, make those two vassals. I don't know if you could do that to Wales. I think you can. And then keeping London for ourselves. Nice little help build up the navy. Because without them, I mean, I don't really think the Austrians or the Prussians are going to be much of an issue. And the Russians are too far away at the moment to be really any kind of threat. But dang, I just saw their Austria is like four. That's probably 5 stacks right there around their capital. So I shouldn't get too overconfident against the AI, because their economy is a lot stronger than mine just through buffs. Yep, so there we are. They just left off that field army. But there's no Duke Wellington in it, so, you know. There's Blue Cock. So it's a stack and a half. But I'm on the defensive in the town, so I can handle that. Allies took that out for me. Thank you. I will not engage because I don't want to risk any casualties, even though it's a small unit. Alright.
There is unused land suitable for farming in this region. Building farms here.
Am I at war with Russia? So the Russians seem to get no admirals over here. I don't know if I'm wasting Napoleon, having him sitting here when I know that like trying to invade Austria right now is not very probable. Maybe I should move him out, take the old guard, and this... Well, so this is a grenadier. So last game I was saying we couldn't build any, but maybe we need a higher unit, better barracks. I don't know. Let me see. Is there any generals? And I'm sure there are. We started out the game with quite a few. Yeah, let's send this guy down to Napoleon, and once he gets there, we'll send Napoleon back, and he can actually, you know, start handling things up here where he'll probably be getting a lot more offensive engagements. Because Napoleon's morale boost to the troops is just incredible.
Shows you the information about a given general working for your nation.
Yeah. How do I turn that off? I didn't even... turn off advice text. Turn off. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, he has a lot of these upgrades, which is nice. Hero of the Revolution. I probably should start building up these roads just for supply, if they don't even have basic. They'll have basic roads, but if they don't have any roads, it might be, you know, in my interest just to build them up for, you know, so armies can start moving through territories a bit faster. All right. What's this? This isn't. Seems. I think this is more than enough troops to. All right. Next turn. This army will take Gibraltar or land in Gibraltar. I don't know if we'll be able to take it if they have movement points after that. So that's good. Merchant's house. That seems like a good investment. A war with the Kingdom of Sicily. It actually might not be. I might actually want to take that, unless they have a stacks in there. Let me go scout with one of these trade ships. Yeah, they have a stack and a half, so actually taking this. Yeah, that's not realistic. Hopefully they won't build up their navy. Enemy raid. Okay, where's this? The English army. Yeah, so we can sit there, defend Brussels. And construction reports. Paris got roads, trading port. Okay. Yeah, I don't really need that. It's kind of a bit. Maybe if I get rid of that, I can build a tax house instead. Let me see. Is that an option? This is one I was saying that. Okay, let me see if I can get rid of that, because I don't really need a... I only want the capital, really, to be my military-producing province. I want to upgrade these, like, waste money on it, because I could lose them. So that's not in my interest. This guy's moving down the relief of Napoleon. Alright. Leave things there. Still not doing too bad even without the trade, to be fair. If I make a trading port here, I don't know if it'll switch over maybe, and then they'll have to... I'm not sure how it works. Wait. This was right off as well. I might change that, because if I have one here, I really don't need another one. And 8 turns to upgrade, not really. Something I don't have enough money for it though. Okay, well, end their turn here. I do not know what the AI is doing. They're just kind of walking around Vienna. Alright. At least the English didn't raid anything or try to take any cities. We'll take them out next turn. Okay, let's get a better look at this army. Swiss Lion Guard, British, Dutch infantry. Yeah, so it looks like a pretty more cavalry. It doesn't look like they have too many artillery units. Militia, yeah. So this army doesn't. I don't see it being much of a threat. Now let's see Gibraltar. Take this harbor and then land our army. Where's the army? Am I not allowed to embark, disembark? Okay. exchange. Okay. Here's our military. Alright, so next turn, then we'll march on the enemy. And we will take this highly, you know, this 200 tax revenue province, which will cripple the British economy, no doubt. And, you know, we have 8 grand. I think we can afford another field army. $500. Nice. Call it tet. These look like guys from the old mass mobilization of like 1793 when the first coalition invaded. It's kind of cool. Damn, they have a lot of different kinds of units here. Start getting some light infantry in. How much are they per turn? It's not too bad. I'll leave it here for now because honestly, building up our navy might actually, it might be actually useful to have 2 dry docks working at the same time. French Empire. So I guess this one is now taking in to, I don't know how it works, to be honest. It was the one that's closest to the capital. Is how it works. As long as it, well, if it is working like that, then I'm just gonna upgrade it. Where's that general we sent down here? Alright. Well, I want him to go this way because I don't want him to... Oh, we're allied with... I was worried that there might be Austrian armies hiding right here. They seem to be raiding Munich, though. That's no good. But, honestly, I kind of have Napoleon pinned here. I don't want to leave Vienna. And how much is that in tax? That's nearly 1,000 per turn. This is no joke. From a single province. If I leave, I'm risking losing it. So... Okay, so we can build a tax office. We just have to get rid of the things. Which, I know I said I wouldn't build here, but I'm going to, so... So we're actually outnumbered this battle, but a lot of our infantry is, you know, these, for the AI, they're morale's 3, which is, you know, our morale is 17. That's just because Ney is a really good general, which, you know, an advantage France has. But I'm very skeptical these numbers actually reflect the AI accurately because my units are going to rout far more quickly than theirs will. But yeah, no, they have nothing special here. At the next episode, we'll take on this army, and I'm fairly confident we can cross them without much issue. Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time.